Another 49ers saga.
Ooh, let the drama begin.
It's getting pretty spicy as we speak. What is up? We are up for another saga, and we got Danielle back once again. How's it going?
Hey, boo.
How's it going? Let's see how we can do this. Oh wait, so we gotta do it this way. Try to see how this would work for. So we're gonna do the mock draft, and then we're gonna go quickly on other stuff, and then if we can get this done quicker, maybe we can get it to where we can maybe discuss what's the possibility. Let's see.
All right.
We got this. Yep, we got this. Oh, shoot. Did I push the right one? Wait, did we push the right one? Okay. I guess we're good on this part right here. So we're going to start off the mock draft. I think we can do it this way instead. All right, so we're going to go into the first round. So I'm going to pick the Niners. Then we're going to go in the first round. And you give me some options. And we're going to start off. Nah, what the heck? Just want to start off a solo draft. The heck? Okay, now it's going to start. Caleb Williams, of course. That's pretty obvious for the Bears. Should be no brainer. They should just already sign him to a contract already. Interesting. Cardinals get
I'm
somebody.
telling you, I think he's going to Washington.
Oh, you think he's going to Washington? Who do you
I
think the
think
Bears
he's
are going
going
to
home.
get? So who do you think the Bears are going to get? Jaden Daniels or something?
Probably.
But that would be kind of like getting another Justin Fields. But I guess this guy's more talented, I guess. I've heard a lot of upsides about him. Ooh, Brock Bowers. Ooh, the guy from Alabama. Raiders have bad track record when they draft players from Alabama. They don't turn out pretty good for those.
At all.
No, not a single player from Alabama has panned out. Only Josh Jacobs. That's pretty much it. So anytime they draft Alabama players, they suck. Mims might be Rams got Latham, who can be a good fit for them to fit that tackle spot. Johnny Newton. He replaces what's his name? Wilkins.
Yeah.
Christian Wilkins.
Yeah.
Robinson would be a good fit for the Lions because of his upside. He might give them something that they're lacking. Oh, Cooper Jean to Dallas? Oh, hell no. Tyler Guyton.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them Packers, man. But hey, we'll pick best available since there's probably maybe a couple players I might take a flyer on.
Wait, Murphy went to the Eagles?
The Eagles. Yeah. Okay. So here's an option for us. So there's an option. I'm not going to even bother with these trades. I'm going to ignore them. Okay, so here's an option. Okay, so if you want to go best available, Kool-Aid McKinnister is available. Bo Nix, which we don't need a quarterback. The receiver from Texas, Adonai Mitchell. Michael Penix, we don't need a damn quarterback. Kingsley,
That's who I want right there.
which one?
Penix.
Penix, you
I
want him?
show enough do. And the Niners are looking to get another quarterback.
Why would we want to get a quarterback? I don't
This
think
is the
so.
49ers we're talking about.
Oh, so you think we might go quarterback? You think it's Michael Penix? Oh, Lord.
Oh no, that's who I want, but we ain't gonna get him.
No, but think of realistically, like, okay, I think if this is best available, okay, so common sense, that
I'll
guy from
take
Alabama.
Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, Kool-Aid's kind of like I think he's the kind of guy we want to pull the trigger on because he would be fitting that need at cornerback. And Travaris Ward's going to be a free agent next year, so he does fill that void. So you want to go Kool-Aid then?
I'll take Kool-Aid. It seems
Yeah.
like he would fit over here in our system.
Yeah, we're gonna go Kool-Aid then. I like the name Kool-Aid. He got the coolest name, but let's be honest, Kool-Aid just sounds childish for him. But he's got a cool name with it. Okay, so we're gonna go Kool-Aid then. I think that's a good choice because he's best available, and I think he probably might even surprise us as a rookie. He might even beat out some of the guys in training camp. So I think he might be the surprise one.
Yep.
I know you want to get that quarterback Penix, but I don't think we're gonna do that. It just doesn't seem like it to me. Maybe later around to
Just
get a
the
quarterback.
same team that drafted a kicker in the third round. Okay.
Oh Lord, that would be too much, wouldn't it be? So we're gonna see what's available. I think in this draft we're probably gonna go a different route, but if we see an offensive lineman slide, then maybe we can get one
Yeah.
or whatever, or a D tackle, whatever comes to mind. I think
So
we'll
who
either
would you
go.
rather do, D tackle or offensive line?
I think D tackle, there's better value. Offensive line, they're starting to drop, and you might have to wait till maybe the third round or something. You might, or really depends on what tackle or lineman's available. I don't see neither guy I want. Because if you would have just got one in the first round, I would have probably want to get Tyler Guyton, but he's gone. So no thanks. Patrick Paul would have been the next option, but he's gone. We already got a
Wait, who
quarterback
got
already.
Patrick Paul?
I believe, was it the bank? No, it was a different. The Jaguars. Jaguars got him.
Okay.
I would have preferred to get Patrick Paul, but he's already gone. Tyler Guyton's already gone. So yeah, I was gonna hope for that kid, but I don't think so. So I think in this route, we're gonna see how this plays out. I bet you Dallas gonna get a linebacker. Nope, they traded out. They traded down a little bit. So the Broncos moved up to get Leonard Taylor. Braylon Trice. Oh man, Rukuworo. Man.
Damn,
And
he
again,
went to the Bengals.
the Bengals are getting some legit players. But Michael Hall, damn it. Chris Jenkins is still out there. You got the kid from Texas, but do you really think the Niners are gonna go for that guy? I don't know. He's a big dude. I mean, he's a 360-pound of a man. Big, gigantic boy that's eating at the buffet. I don't need him to be a pass rusher. I just need him to eat the running game. But I don't know if he's got some amazing athleticism, so he kind of gives me more of that Vita Vea. But I think we might go D tackle, or this might even be a surprise. We might even go wide receiver. But there is an edge rusher right there from Alabama we can take. And
I want anybody from Alabama.
You want anybody from Alabama? But okay, let's get some options. Let's decide some options before we get there. Okay, so there is that D tackle, Tavontre Swift, who's a big, gigantic D tackle from Texas. That guy be eating like a buffet over there, man. If you want to run defense, you got to get this guy. The guy from Alabama, he's a solid edge rusher. He would be a nice addition. The tight end from Texas, he's pretty raw. He would be a nice compliment to George Kittle. Chris Jenkins is a proven commodity because his dad was an NFL success. He would be a great fit. Xavier Legette was trained by Deebo Samuel, actually. This is Deebo Samuel's guy right there. Oh, we don't need a running back, but knowing how this front office is, they might even go that route for some reason.
Okay.
Cedric Gray's a good linebacker. I've heard good things about him, but between me and you, which would you prefer? I mean, I think, like you said, we might want to go all Alabama, but I think if we want to get somebody that's available, I don't know if we would get that big guy. I would want that dude. I would want that sweat dude, but
I
I don't
think
think we're
they
gonna do.
would. I think I could see them going for Jenkins.
Oh, Jenkins, yeah, okay. Jenkins seems like a fit because he kind of is the undersized, but he's a little under 300 pounds, and he kind of fits what we do. Yeah, okay, we'll go with the kid from Michigan, Chris Jenkins. Hey, see, this is what I like about this. We can discuss what they possibly could get, and I think you made a great idea on this part. Let me see in the comments section, see what everybody say. I gotta see what everybody say. Oh, take a look. Oh, I'll take a look at everybody else, bro. Dots on Melton. Oh, hold up, man. Let me just read up on Oh yeah, no problem. No problem, Carcast. I just had the free time to check out what was going on. Every now and then you do your shows. I catch on, but every other time I think I'm too late when I see your shows on. Thoughts on Max Melt? I like the kid. He's a physical cornerback, but we just got Kool-Aid, so I think he's already drafted by a different team. Daniel hates Kyle Shanahan. Of course she does. The guy's not a winner. He doesn't win a Super Bowl. Of course she's going to hate that guy. I've heard Austin Booker is a sleeper as well. Yeah, he's pretty raw. He's a raw prospect. But I got a couple good sleepers.
Why is Carcast an Eagles fan asking us questions? I tell you, man.
How dare him? Yeah, how dare him? It's kind of funny, right?
He always up in our
Okay,
Kool-Aid trying to get information.
Well, we got a cornerback with the name Kool-Aid, so that's Austin Booker just went to the Commanders, actually. 78 pick, he went to the Commanders. Damn. You know, if this guy slides, I might want to take him. But I don't know. He would have to be best available, actually. And he probably would be best available. If he slides at 94, I think this is the route we're going to go to.
I think
Damn
so
you,
too.
Falcons. Damn you, damn Falcons. You took my boy from Fresno, man. That dude's going to be a good route runner. That dude's going to be legit. That dude runs good routes. He blocks.
And they stole him.
Yep, the Falcons took him. I think he would be legit. Ooh, here's a guy that would be a fit for our offense, actually. So if he's available, we'll take him. I'll tell you I'll tell you who might be the perfect fit for this offense. So I think in this draft, I think this is a spot where we do get a tackle.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah, I don't see nobody worthy to get at tackle except the guy from Washington, Rogers Rosengarten. I think he would be the better fit because he's very athletic. He fits the profile of what we run on our offense. So he would be a guy that could potentially replace Trent Williams next year, or he can compete over McKivitz. There's that tackle from Yale, but I think the tackle from Washington is the guy we probably would want to prefer to get.
That's who I was looking at, Washington.
Yeah, Rosengarten. Like, Rosengarten's pretty raw.
I like Rosengarten.
Yeah, he's actually Luke. I think he's Luke McCaffrey's high school teammate. Hey, let's get him and Luke McCaffrey together. Actually,
no, we don't need no. We don't need. We got one McCaffrey. That's it.
Okay, so we got a right or whatever tackle. He can either replace Trent Williams next year or compete over McKivitz. I think I like this mock draft. Actually, we get a cornerback and we get a D tackle who can actually play the spots pretty well. I think this is part of the approach we're going to go to. Yeah, I kind of like this draft a little bit better than I did like the other day. See, this is why I guess this is why this was a good idea. Now I kind of have different perspective. Then next week we don't have to do the mock draft. We're just trying to mix it up a little bit. for the people, because I know they want to see us have some mock drafts. But hey, she came up with some. I think when it comes to the mock draft, I think she kind of had some good common sense on those mock drafts. I kind of like the mock draft so far. But Rosengarten, he's going to be good. I think he's going to be a good starting tackle. I think he fits what we do in our offense. He's a very athletic. I think he's the fastest tackle in the draft. Oh, Kenny Cope.
Yeah.
Kenny Cope. Oh, it's super cheap out there, bro. That's like 40. I think that's a 30 or 45-minute drive from my city. That's in the Central Valley. Yeah, if you're going to move down there, it's very affordable. It's a small town. It's in the countryside. Like, you're going towards the countryside. I think that's like a 35-minute drive from where I'm at. It's a good city, but it's a very small, friendly town. It's mostly a lot of people in the fields that work there. Because you know where Josh Allen's from, right? Fireball. That's just like, I think it's a 10-minute drive to get to Fireball from Mendota. Yeah. Hey, I might need to get Kenny on for a future show reference, man. We need to work something with him. I'm pretty sure he knows what he's talking about, but I'm going to look at the mock drafts. Oh, we're almost getting there. The Raiders get a running back. Let's see.
It ain't going to help.
Marshawn Nealon? Damn it.
Wait,
I wanted that kid.
Where'd he go?
No, me?
No,
Right,
where did Nealon go to?
Oh, he went to the Bengals. Goddamn. Brandon Rice to the damn Colts?
Why is the Bengals getting my people, man?
Oh, man. But you saw that the Colts got Rice's son now. Do you think we go wide receiver? Do we go edge rusher? Do we go tight end?
I think we should get an edge. I think we should get an edge rusher. Edge rusher. They did.
Edge rusher. I'll see what's available. I think some of them are a reach right now, but I could be wrong. I mean, edge rusher. Which one can we get? I don't really like either of these guys. Like the ones over here, I would prefer to get somebody like I think I would wait for this guy. Ooh, Jonah Ellis. I like him, but he's ranked at 152. I mean, he is a technician. He's a technician edge rusher. He's very productive. Has an NFL DNA.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the reach for these guys, so I think we'll take him. Want to take him, or you want to take Cedric Johnson? But I think Jonas Ellis is he's more of a technician. He knows how to. He's very productive. I think he had 12 and a half sacks at Utah. And his dad was a coach over there. His dad used to play in the NFL for the Lions. So he's got that bloodline to be successful. So you want to go that route? Go Jonah Ellis. That guy can play football. So what do you think? Yeah or nah?
Yeah.
Okay. Jonah Ellis is actually welcome to the 49ers. He's actually kind of like, he's got some good technicians. He's really good. I like his tape. I think out of all the guys in the draft, I like his tape. Let's see. So we're going to go at the 132 pick. We can go get a wide receiver, or we can go get a tight end.
I think we need
or
a tight end.
Kyle might want to go, or safety. Actually, a safety. We need somebody to fill that spot because we don't know how Hufanga is going to recover. You know how injuries are. You'll never play the same. Oh, the kid from Wake Forest is available. There's Malik Washington. There's the running. Michael. The Tulane quarterback is pretty raw, but I don't think we're going quarterback. Jalen Wright. Maybe we might reach for a running back. Malik Washington, Malik Mustafa. Let's see. Ray Davis is a San Francisco native guy. Marshawn Lloyd. Theo Johnson, the
Oh
center
yeah,
from West.
Marshawn Lloyd. Yeah, of course. USC works in with the Niners for some reason.
Yeah, but then there's a center from Wisconsin, and then there's Theo Johnson, the tight end. Then there's another tight end, but from Florida State. Uh, a guard from Illinois. Let me check what's the best available. Let me see if there's any offensive. You want to go check out and see if they got a guard or something available?
Yeah, let's see if we got any guards. This draft, this
Ooh,
thing is kind of fun.
yeah, it is. It gives you different perspectives. Isaiah Adams and Zach Center, and then you got the guy from Miami. I've heard good things about Zach Center. He actually would be a perfect fit. Isaiah Adams kind of seemed more like a guy that probably would be more of a plug-in guy, but I don't think he would be the natural fit. The guy from Wisconsin would be a nice fit at center, but we're not going to go center at that spot. So we can go between Zach Center, who's actually going to recover pretty well and should be expected to go to training camp.
We
Isaiah
don't need.
Adams is, yeah.
Can we get nobody, please? Man, Niners always picking up these injured people, thinking they could fix the career. It's not gonna work.
So you want to go with Isaiah Adams instead, or you want to go with
But I
or
like
you want to go with, or do you want to
Zinter.
go with the center? Oh, Zenter.
I like Zinter.
Okay, Zenter is actually recovering pretty well from an injury. He should be expected to compete. So I think his injuries. I think he checked in he did his pro day, so I think he's good. So we'll go Zach Zender then. And actually, he wouldn't be a starter right away. He would actually be in the same situation as Aaron Banks. He might just be the perfect guy we groomed to be our starter next year. I like this option. And then there's a wide receiver we can go to. Holy cow!
Zach
Look at
Zinter
the
is a project.
look
Ooh,
at the
Malik
selections.
Washington. Yeah.
Jacob Cowie, Luke McCaffrey,
Ooh.
and then Tish Washington.
We is not getting McCaffrey. You can go on past that. We don't need no more.
So you want to get that tiny little receiver that everybody's been talking hypes about, this Malik Washington kid? They say he's a tiny Debo.
Oh, it means he's gonna get injured.
I don't know. He's a tiny Debo, they say. He's mini
What
Debo. There's
about
Jake.
Jacob?
Oh, Jacob Cowan. He's pretty raw. He's very explosive, but he's like more of a
Yeah.
smaller receiver. They're both.
Yeah.
Those two are small receivers. McCaffrey's a bigger body receiver. You don't think we're getting McCaffrey either way?
No.
Hmm. Okay, so there's your boy Washington, he was actually the best receiver at USC compared to Rice.
To Virginia.
Oh, the Malik Washington from Virginia, you want him?
That's who I was looking at. Yep.
Yeah, he's very productive. He actually had one of his best seasons. I think he had about 1,400 yards receiving at Virginia. Virginia wasn't quite having a good year, but he was their best offensive player. And maybe he can return kicks too. I don't think he's going to be expected to be the starter. He's not going to be a starter right off the bat, so he might just have some value as a return man. You can either go with him or Cowan or Tage Washington, one of the two.
Right.
Yeah, I think I've heard good things about Washington, so Washington could be a returner, and he could give us some value there. He would replace Ray Ray's role or something. So, okay, so you got some selections, except you don't want Luke McCaffrey. So we got three options: Malik Washington, Jacob Cowan, and Tage Washington.
Yes. From Virginia. That's who I'm looking at.
Yeah, he's good. I watched his film. He is hard to tackle, too, for a small guy.
He really
Yeah, check
is.
him out.
That's why I like him.
Okay, we're going to get him then. Hell yeah. Okay, Malik
Ah!
Washington. We got little miniature Debo coming to the bay. Okay, I like it. Well, we're getting close to the fifth round, but so far I like these mock drafts. I ain't gonna lie. like as far as the draft, ooh wee. Like Snoop would say, ooh wee. Look good. Oh, look at that. Kool-Aid, Chris Jenkins, Rosengarten, Jonah Ellis, Zach Zenter, Malik Washington. You kidding me, right? You kidding me? Not bad, right? I think this is the kind of draft they should do, personally. I think this would make I can see Washington as that pick because he would return kicks and he would actually be a valuable kind of player that could be our gadget. As ready as I can be, I'm the third option. Nah, but let me see. Sounds good. Yeah, mostly. Yeah, it's cheap out there, dude. In the Central Valley, it's pretty cheap out there. Sorry if I didn't check the comments. I was just doing the draft. Yeah. Well, Kenny, if you got some free time, I need to get in contact with you on the email so I can get you on for future reference shows, man. You seem like a good, knowledgeable dude. As ready as I can be, I'm the third option. Zach Center is a project, but he's not going to be a starter right away. He's not. I think he would be like the Aaron Banks situation because Aaron Banks didn't start the previous year. So I think Zach Zenner would be the perfect project. Do we need him to be a starter? No. Oh, she left, guys. She left. She left, guys. She went bye-bye. She went bye-bye, guys. She'll be back. But he would be a nice project. Let's see, Zach Center. Yeah, we'll draft Brendel's replacement. Trust me, we will. You can find a later round project who can replace Brendo. You want a Brendo replacement, but we got to wait for Danielle. I think she's having reception issues. Who's your favorite center in history? Say it with me. Actually, Jeremy Newberry was my favorite center. If you don't know who Jeremy Newberry is, Google him. Jeremy Newberry was a badass center. Jeremy Newberry was like a wrestler. I don't know. If I had to choose my favorite center, it would be Newberry. Newberry had wrestling background. Newberry was a big ass dude, big ass center. If you don't know who Jeremy Newberry is, Google him. He was one of my favorite centers. I want a center like Newberry, somebody who won't be pushed around. Newberry was a tough SOB, bro. 2-time Pro Bowler. This man was no joke. I don't want no. Yeah, I still don't understand why you hate the guy. He's trash. I don't know what to say about him. I've been saying this the last couple of years. He's garbage. I don't care about Pro Football Focus grades. He still isn't good. Like, I have to see more to believe it. Just because you put the Pro Football Focus grade doesn't mean nothing. That's just overrated crap. I don't pay attention to garbage crap. I look at the real talent. Can you play or you can't play? Because if you can't play, I don't care. Yeah. Yeah. I fucking hate that slogan. What's up, Raphael? I could take a joke, bro. I ain't upset about it. Yeah, I'm not talking about pro football. Maybe you're in feeling since he blocked you. I guess, but I still never liked him. I never really liked him from the beginning. Even before he blocked me, I actually criticized him from the core. But I give credit where it's due. He had his moments, but he's not that good. But I'm waiting on somebody. Let's see. I guess since Danielle's not here, I don't know where she's at. She must have had something happen. If that's the case, I don't know what to say. Maybe something happened. Maybe she'll explain to me, but I have no idea. She has it. Yeah, I'm doing good getting ready for this week. That's good. Oh, she is back. She is back.
Sorry, the Wi-Fi.
Where you go?
I moved to one other chair and it was crazy.
Oh, it's crazy. But hey, you're on a good timing. The pick spot's available right now. I was just waiting for
So
you.
who we
I was like,
going?
where
Who
you
we
go?
going with?
Oh, okay. So you want to look at best available? We got
Let's look at
a
this.
cornerback from Pittsburgh. We got a cornerback from Pittsburgh. We got a guard from Michigan again, Ladarius Henderson. We got the tight end Eric All from Iowa. We got Christian Boyd from Northern Iowa. Tommy Etchenberg from Ohio State, a linebacker. I don't know what other options you want to look at, but we can look at a couple.
I
Oh,
think
wait.
the Ohio State guy looks pretty cool.
You mean Tommy Eckenberg?
Yeah. I heard
Okay. We can look.
Ohio got some pretty good ones up there.
The linebackers are pretty solid. Yeah, I can. Let me see if the other guy's available because I like the other guy from Penn State. He's raw, but I don't know if he's still available.
I thought somebody
Let's
picked
see
him up.
which one. The guy from Penn State. I'll look him up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone. Damn it. Okay, we'll take
Yeah.
Tommy Ecken. Tommy Eckenberg's not bad. He's pretty raw. Okay, we'll take the Ohio State linebacker. We'll take Eckenberg. Yeah, Eckenberg it
This mock
is.
draft is fun. I never knew it was this cool.
It gets pretty interesting, like maybe you might want to start doing some more of that as your content because more of the fans get interested in the draft. Like this is draft season. This is where you get more of your audience.
No. This is
Sometimes,
all you. You're the professional. I'm not you.
but next year, next
Can
week
we
we
can
can
we
do
do a
some.
mock can we do a mock draft on available coaches? Can we do that?
I wish we could. Then you can go get John Gruden or somebody. Nah, or what is it? Jim Harbaugh.
You
I know
know
you
he
want
with the
Jim
thing.
Harbaugh back.
I would love him, but he is with the Chargers.
The Chargers ain't gonna do. They're gonna be chargering. So unfortunately. Ooh, Larry Krueger's favorite guy is still available. You want to know what guy's still available from Larry Krueger? Is that Garendo dude?
Oh, really?
That Louisville running back, but I don't know. We'll see if he slides or not. If he slides, that would be too good to pass. Actually, he would be best available with good value. But we already got Malik Washington, who can actually return kicks and maybe be a nice slot receiver for us next year. I don't think he's gonna be oh man, they just took my boy Kamara. I like that guy. But I do like that. I do like Alice better because he's more of a technician. He actually
Wait,
has very.
Prince just went to. Oh, he went to Texas.
Texans are doing something. They're cooking. Blake Watson, then the running back. Joe Milton. The Seahawks might have found their franchise quarterback. Joe Milton got an arm. I think Seattle might have found their franchise quarterback. Maybe we can go
Oh, they got
safety.
Milton.
Yeah, he's got a strong arm from Tennessee. He's got a really strong arm.
Yeah, let's
Ooh,
look at the safeties.
yeah, we can look at the safeties because I don't think it's gonna matter because as long as Hufunga's healthy, I think we just need a backup safety. Oh, they just took my boy. They took my boy Trey Taylor, man. Damn you guys. But on the bright side, I actually did my scout work on this kid. I actually had him on my show like over a week ago. He played in the same college as Frank Gore Jr. actually. This
Mm-hmm.
guy, he's versatile. He can play both safety spots, and he would be good on special teams. Jay Stanley would probably be a nice fit. Or you want to go Josh Proctor, Thomas Harper, Mark Perry, whatever choice. But out of all the options, Jay Stanley would probably be the nicest pick because he can play both strong and free safety. And he can play a little bit of nickel too if they ask him to. Because I asked him that question, would you be willing to play that spot? And he says, yeah, whatever the coach tells me to do. And he says, I can play any spots in the secondary. So we can, if this guy slides, we'll take him. Thomas Harper is like another option from Notre Dame, but I would prefer a guy like Jay Stanley. Runs a 4.4 speed too. And I got to give a shout out to his mother for giving me for getting her to get him an interview. Matter of fact, this might be the one where I might want to pick the guy that I interviewed. Actually, this would be a nice pick, right? And then I get him on my show. How about if we draft him, he comes on my show? Do not do it, Eagles. Do not.
The Eagles are gonna do it.
I would hate them. Oh, good. Good. We can get a safety now, finally. Jay Stanley, welcome to the Bay. Want Jay Stanley? He can play both sides of the safety. He can even play nickel. And he had about 10 interceptions the last the last 3 seasons at Southern Miss. Very productive. Good instincts. You want to go with Jay Stanley, Mark Perry, or the guy from Texas A&M or Washington? But if you want versatility, Jay Stanley would be the guy. And I like his questions. I like his answers. He gave me a good answer. So you want to go that route or not? He's ranked like the only safety available we can take. So what do
What you
you
pick?
think? No? Want to go with him or not? Might as
So
well, huh? We do
safety?
need a safety.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. And he'd probably be a nice addition. So the guy had, what is it, like 10 interceptions the last 3 seasons at Southern Miss. Very productive.
Mm-hmm.
And we can get him on the show. He said he'd be more than happy to return on the show if he gets drafted by the Niners. Okay. So we can go another route. We can go best available. So you get to pick any selective options from the best available. We can go get Jake Brendel's replacement. Ooh, my favorite guy is available, actually. Here's the selected options. We can go a tight end. We can go a running back. We can go a guard who can play center. Or
You
we
want to
can
do the
go,
guard with center?
yeah, Dylan McMahon. Yeah, he can play both sides.
I
I
would
think
pick
he
him.
played.
NC State, right?
Yeah, he actually played center. They list him wrong. He's
He's
actually a
pretty
center.
good.
Yeah, he's undersized. He's got a little bit of good. He's got good anticipation. He's a little raw, and he's from Savannah, Georgia. So he's got to have that dog mentality from that city. Oh, and to be kind, maybe we can get Frank Gore's son in the draft, or no Frank Gore Jr. Damn you, Nelson Caesar was going to get him on my show, but he never bothered to get back to me. Damn, it's raining over here in Clovis.
Yeah.
It's really raining in Clovis. It's kind
Mm-hmm.
of raining in hell over here.
Hey, CG. Speaking of
What?
it, did you see them fools in Jersey? Them niggas had a 4.8 earthquake and they was like traumatized. Like a 4.8
Traumatized.
and you guys are dead? Okay.
Oh, Lord. Is that over there in New Jersey, huh? That's crazy. Oh, hey, Cynthia. How's it going, Cynthia? How's everybody doing?
That's sin.
Yeah,
I'm
Cynthia,
just
be
waiting on
sure.
Carcass to admit that he's a Detroit
Hey,
Lions
hey,
fan.
Cardcast, I finally got you I got you a Brendo replacement, buddy. I got you one. His name is McMahon. He's actually a McMahon. No relations to Vince McMahon, or unless I'm wrong
I was
about
about
it.
to
If
ask.
he yeah, maybe he might. To replace Brendo, you gotta replace him with the McMahon.
That's not a name I would want to claim
That's
right
not a name
now.
to mess with. That's not a name to mess with, like they say, right? Ooh, speaking of this upcoming week, probably in the next, I guess on the 20th, I'm going to have that Georgia running back. I'm going to go on his football camp just to do a quick interview with him in person. So I might get some credit for this one. So I think I might be able to get a couple questions that they want to ask him. So I think one of the Niners front office or people wanted me to go there privately. And I think they asked me if I can ask him a question, is he willing to switch to fullback? And if he wants to, can he do it? I might want to
Ooh.
ask him that question, and maybe the Niners might have interest. And then I can just send him the note and say, hey, I know you probably want to be a running back, but let's say hypothetically a team sees you more as a fullback. Would you be willing to switch that position? Which I'm just saying, I'm just asking, I'm the messenger. I'm not trying to not the one asking dumb questions. I'll just try to pretend to him I was sent by the Niners scouting report that they wanted me to ask you that privately, not say anything. And he probably give me some specific questions. Wouldn't that be kind of a good way to go?
That would.
And then maybe they might even be interested in him if he did answer that question. Say, I wouldn't mind. And if he doesn't mind, I can see them drafting him or get him undrafted at fullback or whatever. But he played for the Georgia Bulldogs. He won national championship with them. His dad gave me the invitation to go over there. So it's not that far from me, actually. It's like a 9-minute, I think it's like a 9-minute walk or drive down there. It's just it's right towards that other high school. It's right around the street from that high school that's not too far. It's right towards that middle school, right towards Buchanan or something, which is like not far. Miles Cole and Austin Reed.
Yo, Eric Watts went to the Cowgirls. That's crazy.
Eric Watt is a wrestling name, right? He's a wrestling name, right? You ever heard of that name, Eric Watts, from WWE or what is it, WCW? That's an actual name in pro wrestling. I actually interviewed that guy like a year ago or two. That dude's funny. Ooh, so we can choose anybody actually. You want to go cornerback? You want to go running back, safety again, or you want to go defensive line? Might as well just take whatever we can get, huh? It's getting towards our last pick almost. Jackson Mitchell's pretty nice. I wonder what Dallas is going to get. Damn, what is up with this weather? Shit, it's going to be super cold. If anybody thought Fresno wasn't cold, they're mistaken. In this season, it gets pretty cold. Don't underestimate the Central Valley weather, man. It can be a little cold during the winter, man. You'd be surprised. Ooh, Ryan Watts, DeJohn Edwards. I would prefer maybe Milton because he's probably more of a pure physical back, but I don't think we're gonna get him
Yes,
unless
I would take Milton.
Milton would probably be a guy you can project him to be a fullback next year over Juszczyk. So I think this would probably be our project pick, huh? You want to go quarterback, Sam Hartman, or do you want to go with Kendall Milton, who could potentially be our fullback next year and actually can replace Juszczyk next year? I think he would be more of our project. And this is probably the perfect spot to get a project player at this spot. So you said Kendall Milton. All right. He would be more because I talked with what's his name? The guy that Tom Jensen dude, that Ninercast guy. He told me that he looked at a lot of the grades and he thinks that Milton would grade pretty well at fullback at the next level.
Yeah, I hear Milton's pretty good.
Okay, so we can get him to switch up to fullback a little bit. Juszczyk is actually 235. Actually, I didn't know that. And Milton's what is it, like almost 230 pounds? So he would fit pretty well. Oh, Kendall Milton. We're going to get the Milton man. Milton. The Milton. The guy from Clovis, from my city. He's going to have a football camp, actually. Right down. It's going to be like 9 minutes from me or something. So I'm probably just going to take a little nice trip over there, just stay there for a little bit, and then go back home. I'm not going to stay too long at that football camp. I'm only just there just to get a couple questions and then probably just get on out of here. WrestleMania is here. Yeah. Okay, so let's show them the mock draft and then we're done here. And then we can just do a couple more topics and then we're done here. All right. Hey, I guess for this mock draft we did pretty well.
We did.
I gotta say it was pretty good. I don't think Milton's gonna be a running back. I think he's gonna be a fullback.
You think so?
Because he's listed at 225. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be a running back because look at his production at Georgia. He was mostly a guy that had to carry the load, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he could be our big physical back. I don't know. Georgia running backs are always good. Like Garrison Hurst came from Georgia. Terrell Davis came from Georgia. Nick Chubb, Sony Michel. I can go on with these Georgia running backs, but they're good. I can't even think of any running back from Georgia who was a bust. I mean, Noshawn Marino was pretty raw.
All of them.
All of them running backs were good.
Except for Frank Gore and them. Those are the only two that was good.
No, Frank Gore was from Miami, but I'm talking about Georgia running backs.
Oh, Georgia.
Yeah, Herschel Walker was one of their best backs. Garrison Hurst. Terrell Davis.
Can he come back?
Terrell Davis, he's been retired years ago.
I'm talking about Garrison Hurst.
I wish.
Let's
I'm trying to reach out to him.
him.
We need to get him on my show so we can get an interview with him. He seems to like me. Yeah, he seems to like my
Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Let's see what the entire mock drafts are.
Let's see how did we do.
Let's see how we do. Okay, so for everybody else, let's see if it shows it right here. Okay, so what do you guys think? So we got a cornerback from Alabama, which they've been proven at times. They've been really proven and productive. Chris Jenkins. We know that Chris Jenkins is a proven commodity because his dad's a proven commodity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say, DNA means successful. Roger Rosengarten kind of seems like a fit to us because you got to be athletic, and he's barely 300 pounds or something, so he probably fits our mold better.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah Ellis is a technician, so he would fit really well on this defense. Then there's this guy that you can just have as your red shirt, and maybe he'll be your starter next year. Zach Zinter would be a great fit. Then you want a returner to replace Ray McLeod's role, right? Then Malik Washington would be your guy. So I like that choice. He can return kicks. He can do your shot.
Yeah.
He can do everything for this offense. And then in case Greenlaw doesn't come back quicker, at least you have quality depth with a guy from Ohio State like Tommy Eckenberg, who's not that bad.
Now he just got
Then,
some kinks, and I think he could do it.
yeah, and then we got Jay Stanley, who can play both safety spots, and he can play the nickel, which we do
That's
value
my
that the most.
favorite pick. That's my favorite pick.
What, Jay Stanley?
Yeah, so far that's my number one.
Actually, I don't know. So is that your favorite pick? So you want me to show you that interview I had with him, or did you not see that one?
Oh, I watched that one.
He's a good kid, huh? He's a very smart, bright guy. Okay, so we got Jay Stanley, and then we got us, and then for CarCast, we did get Jake Brendel's replacement for the near future. He's not going to replace him right away. He's going to either replace him by next year or two. So Dylan McMahon would be the heir apparent. Then we get ourselves a use check replacement next year. Kendall Milton. I don't think he'd be a running back at the next level. I think he would be a really good fullback in this offense. I think he would be used the right way.
Yeah.
And he can pass block pretty well. Because Tom Jensen even said that if the Niners really want to get a fullback that would replace Juszczyk next year, they need to get Kendall Milton. And I said I watched this kid before, so I know what he's all about. I've seen him play at Buchanan High School, and he played at the next level. The knack on him was Georgia always had running back by committee, and he just couldn't stay healthy. This was probably his most healthiest season he's had at Georgia. So he had over 700 yards rushing, 14
Oh
rushing
yeah,
touchdowns.
that's like pretty much the healthiest.
That's the healthiest he's ever been. Like, he's got about 24 career rushing touchdowns and under 2,000 yards rushing. He had durability
Oh,
issues,
he's
or they
pretty
just
good.
yeah, he's good. But maybe he could be our running back, or maybe just a fullback. But I like the Kool-Aid pick, actually. I think he
I do
would fit
too.
pretty
I just
well.
like him because of his name. I'm not gonna hold you.
His name and his hairstyle too. He's got a nice little color of his hair. He's got the red color, so he could fit well with the Niners. You don't have to switch the colors. And Chris Jenkins just seems like a successful guy, so he would be fit really well. Like, I don't know.
Plus, I love Michigan because my
They're
my
proven.
man coached there.
Yeah. And you want to replace Brendel, it better be a McMahon. It better be a McMahon or else you're screwed. Like, I wish there was a part where Dylan McMahon has that look of Vince McMahon and say, Jake Brendel, you're fired.
You're fire.
Yeah. But I guess we pretty much covered the mock draft. So
I think that
who
was
would you give?
fun.
It was fun, huh? I guess I didn't think of it that way. I thought you wanted to come up with the idea, so I kind of just went with it.
I
Must
know
have just got it
nothing about
mistaken.
this. Yeah, I knew nothing about this. You're the first
But
one
it
to
kind
show
of
me this stuff.
it's fun, right?
It really is because you get to scout. You feel like because you're not there, but you get to scout.
You get a good idea of who can be available and who you can get, but it's not a sure thing how the draft plays out. So, like, Kool-Aid might even slide in the second round. Who knows? But I think he would be available if he slides to us. I think Kool-Aid would probably be the realistic one. I don't think Cooper's going to slide further than us. I think if I had to choose, I would say Robinson, like Darius Robinson or Kool-Aid would probably be there, and we probably would have to choose between them. I think why Kool-Aid would slide because his production wasn't that much in college. They look at production more than they do the talent-wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus that cornerback, Arnold, was the better cornerback at Alabama. So they might just say he wasn't even the better corner at Alabama. They had this Terran Arnold who got drafted before him. And then Zach Zenner would be a nice fit because he would be like exactly how Michigan linemen do. So I know what I'm getting. And yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything today. I'm probably just going to end this mock draft and we can discuss a little bit of something quickly and then we can go from here. I'm going to stop screening it, but I guess, what would you give this grade?
I give it a B.
Yeah, I guess B would be good. because I feel like we
Yeah,
addressed it.
because we did, but you could have threw Penix in there.
Oh, so Penix would have been the good grade. Okay, so
Yeah,
I
he
get a
got you.
B.
Yeah, he get a B plus 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 plus.
It's a B plus grade in my opinion. I guess I can't trip about it, but yeah, I guess that's pretty much a B for us. But hey, anybody sees it, it's a cool mock draft. Next week we'll do something different. We don't have to do it again unless you want to do it one more time.
Hell yes, this was fun.
It was. It was pretty
When
much fun.
I say I'm going to brag, like, oh my God, I did a mock draft, you're going to be
Yeah,
like, wow, Danielle, you learned how to use mock draft. Like,
yeah. I gave you those options you can choose, and then whatever one you want to pick, I gave you those options. Like you said, you wanted this guy, so I gave you that guy. Hey, you're the decision making. I'm just the assistant GM.
I'm learning from you.
Yeah, mock draft is fun. You get a little creative, and the fans like that stuff. They crave for this draft season more than they do the Super Bowl. That's the crazy part. You'd be surprised. People like the draft season more than they do like the Super Bowl. Have you noticed that part or no?
Because you get to pick and choose.
And they're young players. You get to pick somebody you might like or you don't like, but you see what there are.
My
I mean,
timeline is always filled with the mock draft.
yeah, but I guess you got a hang of what they do there, huh? So next week we can do something different, or we can try it one more time. It's up to you.
Yeah,
Doesn't
we
matter.
can try it one more time. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my
So
God, it's
next,
so fun.
I know, and it goes by quick, huh? It just seems kind of like,
Yeah.
some people like some of the choices. And Carcast even said the funniest shit. I know he was joking about the Brendel. I know he was joking, but he kind of makes it sound like he's John Jay in a way, like in a funny way. Oh, he says X enters a project, but he says who's going to replace Brendo? Says still haven't drafted. Oh, we got McMahon. I don't know if McMahon's good
We
enough
got
for
a
him.
McMahon.
Hey, you know a McMahon can fire Brendo, right? and what's a bet?
Your fire.
Hey, what's a better offensive lineman name with the name Rosengarten?
Nobody.
Rosengarten. And what about Zenter? Instead of a center, it's a Zenter. I mean, what's a better way to have a running back with the last name Milton Bradley? Milton Bradley, like the toys.
I was just about to say, isn't that a toy brand?
Yeah. I mean, there's
We
there's
can.
different names. What's a better way to have a Ray McLeod replacement than a Washington? A guy that returns kicks or can electrify. I mean, I can go on with that, but yeah, it's a good mock draft. Maybe we can try to get a different perspective, but we'll see what
I
happens.
think
But
we did pretty damn good.
yeah, we'll do one more next week, and then next week we can mix up something else if that's fine with you.
All I
But
know is it looks like I'm gonna be all up in your DMs. I'm like, yo,
asking for
when
the
the mock
draft.
draft did it, right?
Oh, you know what you can do? If you want to be more ready for the draft, why not you go to this thing called Create Mock Draft and look for the pro football theme? Look for the
Uh
pro
huh.
football, I think Hall of Fame theme or whatever the pro football theme, and then just choose the selection of the team you're going to pick on the mock draft, and then pick which rounds you're going to go with, and then you can actually get a good idea of what you can draft in that draft. Then you can probably do good on. See, that's a good way to do your homework too. But I think you did pretty well. But I hope in your mock draft you don't pick a quarterback because that ain't gonna happen.
Why not?
So you're gonna
You
pick
really
Penix?
think?
You're gonna pick
You
Penix in the
really
first
think
round?
that? You really think that Dobbs and Brandon Allen really gonna make it? Nah.
No, I think we need a third string quarterback. Maybe an Austin Reed or Devin Leary. Maybe in the later rounds we can get him to compete over Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen's okay.
No. You know who would be the perfect quarterback?
Who would be?
Kaepernick.
If he can come back, but he's been out of the league
He
for a
can't.
while. You know
So what?
who'd be a good project quarterback? Joe Milton. Joe Milton
Oh
would be good.
no.
That guy's got an arm.
We can go get. Oh no, he signed with the Rams. I was like, we can go get Jimmy back.
Nope, he's on the Rams bench.
Yo, all the shit the Rams talked about us having
Carson
Jimmy, and they ended up with him. I said, see,
and the Chiefs signed Carson Wentz. That ain't gonna happen.
yeah, I can't believe it. Well, he just he'll keep the bench warm because unless Patrick Mahomes tear his ACL, he ain't gonna never play.
Nah, I think he's gonna at least have a chance to be the backup if anything else. Part just when they don't have nothing else to play for, they'll part just put him out there. But other than that, they're not gonna do nothing. But yeah, hey, we did pretty well. I think this is fun. A lot of ideas. I'm thinking this is something I probably want to do with my co-host every other year. Maybe a
This
couple,
shit is fun, yeah.
maybe just a couple series with you guys, and that's about it. And then we can just go back to our basics on this stuff. But yeah, you get a perspective of what they're doing, right?
Yeah, now I see.
Yeah, and if you want to work on mastering the draft, just look for Create My Mock Draft 2024. And if you want to dig deep into the draft, go look for a magazine down the store or something because I get those every year. I got a collection of those. I'm just a geek on that. I don't know why. Once upon a time, who would have thought a kid would watch the draft and just thought, hey, maybe one day I can interview these prospects?
First,
Oh,
that
oh,
crap is amazing.
I would have
Amazing.
never believed that crap, to be honest. But the technology has changed over the years. You got content creators doing stuff like this. Content creators like Brad and those other guys make it happen for us to get a platform like this. So that's where I give credit to the
Who?
like guys like Brad and those other dudes, like Grant Cole and the rest of those. They've been giving us these platforms that
I
we get.
about to say, I know you ain't talking about Wayne motherfucking Breeze.
Wayne Breezy got that platform too, but I'm saying all the content creators have given this platform because before
He
it
is
was
a
always
joke.
it was always those scouts or those people who would interview those prospects. Now you get a chance to interview them during before they didn't have that opportunity. Remember like decades ago, we didn't have that. In the early 2000s, did we have that? No. If I wanted to watch the interviews, I would have had to go into some type of something like a little different back then. But now you just have to watch it through YouTube and other platforms now. They do it on different platforms. Before, what it was nothing. If I wanted to see an interview of a player, I would have to look search right into what they're looking
I
for.
like Grant Cohen.
He's a little pushy. He can be a little pushy, but he kind of gives you the narrative. Like he's a
He
clickbaiter.
does.
I'm not gonna lie, he is a good clickbaiter and he knows how to get people's attention. So that's where I will give him his.
That's yep.
That's where I'll give him his props. But other than that, he kind of
He
pushes.
doesn't push propaganda. That's why I like him.
But he kind of makes it to where people can agree or disagree. But I don't. I think he just has a different kind of agenda, how he believes it. Then you look at a guy like Larry Krueger. This guy's just pushing
That
it.
nigga,
That dude's
he's
going at a crazy
stupid.
level today. I mean, the other
Ain't he
day he was
bad
going.
because Trey Lance bagged his daughter or somebody? It was
Is
either
that how
him or it was either him or Colin Coward,
Colin
whatever.
Coward? It's Colin Coward that said that. Larry Krueger is like kind of funny sometimes.
He is pretty funny.
But like, did you see that tweet where he actually stepped over the line with that rich dude? Yeah, dude, and he actually deleted that tweet. You know why he deleted that tweet? Because he knows it was a bad look or backlash. But still, damn. If you don't agree with Larry, he's gonna either call you out or go personal. But I don't got nothing against Larry. I think he does really good on his content. I think he's a good type of guy, but if you don't agree with his agenda, you're getting attacked. You're getting attacked, and he's gonna come at you, and then he's gonna delete that damn shit the next few hours later, and then apologize and act like it never happened. Like it's a typical Larry Krueger, right? So if you say that he's wrong about this, he's gonna prove to you why he's right. Then he personal attacks you on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Because he's a crybaby.
Oh man, but isn't he kind of funny? Like,
It's
so I guess
hilarious.
I
You
guess
know who's the biggest tool?
yeah,
David Lombardi. Like
David
I be
Lombardi is
wanting
something
to
else.
I be wanting to kick him dead. And hey, you want to tell you how my Friday
Yeah, I
went?
got nothing against Grant. He's all right. I
You
just
want
think
to
he's too much of a clickbaiter.
tell you how my Friday morning went?
How was your Friday morning?
I got woken. I got off work at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Damn, 5 in the morning. I got off at
I
6.
do over. Yeah, I do overnight and stuff.
Ooh, so you work night shifts just like I do, right? So,
Hmm.
what kind of night
And
shift do you work at? Because I
I'm
work
a
from.
care. I'm a caregiver, so I work wherever they tell me to go.
So I work night security. So I work from I guess 9 to 6 in the morning.
Yeah. So
I
I
just
live in a hotel. So
oh,
guess
so
who fucking well, yeah, life hits you. Thankfully, I was able to get this hotel and not live on the street. But
hopefully things get better for you because I know it kind of sucks that you got to deal with some struggles like that. As much as I want to help others, it's just I'm kind of dealing with the same thing myself. It's like,
don't you live in the Bay,
nah, I live in Central Valley.
California, right?
Yeah, the rent's a little higher over here. It's not as high as the Bay Area, but it's just the cost of living. I had to maintain the balance. It's not as easy as I thought it was, but every other month I gotta pay this damn rent and these other PGE shit. Sucks. And then most
So
of
I get up. My door is banged on at 6 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. So I'm like, who the fuck is banging at my motherfucking door? Like they own some shit. It is the
oh
FBI, the SWAT, and the CIA.
shoot. Thoughts on
Execution,
Damon Bruce?
sir.
I love Damon Bruce. He's a good dude. I got nothing but good things to say about Damon Bruce. Some people may not like the guy, but I like his shit. He's good. I've been on his show. He's been on my show different occasions. Some people may not like how he kind of says stuff, but he kind of speaks it like it is. I think he was a. I think he's like because he's a radio guy. He used to be the radio guy, but I think he used to be a Bears fan. But he even bashed him too. I think Larry Krueger at one point was an Arizona Cardinal worker. Wasn't Larry Krueger working for the Arizona Cardinal Scouts at
I
one point?
think he was.
So you got a guy who's working with like doing Niners content, right? And he used to be on the
But
Cardinals,
yeah, which is
but then
strange.
he was a CFL guy too. He was a CFL scout also. He even did Canadian Football League. You you know you know what Larry Krueger needs to align himself with is Coach JB. Him and Coach JB would probably have some good shit. Can you imagine Larry Krueger with Coach JB? No, that would be some good content. I think Coach JB and Larry Krueger would have something good, but Coach JB has that Smitty guy. I think him and Larry Krueger would be something good. I don't
That
know
shit is crazy.
if Larry Krueger is there listening, dude. You need to get Coach JB on your show, bro. Coach JB is a real coach, and this dude is fucking entertaining. Grant Cohn, get Coach JB on your show. Get that dude, bro. That dude is a mouthpiece. This dude is a voice of
Oh,
God.
Grant Cohen, yeah, he get you
Dude,
there. He get you some
get Coach
clickbait.
JB, bro. Coach JB was a coach for Last Chance. That guy's growing his channel. Some people may not like his takes, but he is something else. You ever seen Coach JB's YouTube channel? His shit is funny. I think that would be somebody Larry Krueger would probably want to work with because Coach JB gives you the moolah. That dude will give you more moolah than Grant.
Is the Mrs. cooking today?
Oh, she'll be here later on tonight, but she's gonna be heading to her siblings, and then I think she's gonna help a couple people, and I think she's gonna be. Let's say she's gonna be gone for the entire day, and I would have to be getting ready for work, and then she's gonna be helping one of the siblings move stuff because I'm gonna be going to work like at nighttime.
So
So I'm probably gonna order something because she's
I was
probably
gonna
gonna.
say, so that means you're not gonna eat.
Nah, I'll probably just eat whatever's there. I think we got like some pizza and some other stuff I can cook. But yeah, I think if Larry Krueger wants to go at the next level, he needs to get Coach JB. Coach J, I would. Hey, can you imagine if those two guys argue? That should be fucking funny.
You know
I
who I'm
mean,
trying to get canceled?
I like the
David
other coach.
Lombardi.
I like
I'm
him. And
trying
I
to
like
get
him. I like
Lombardi
him. And
chances.
I mean, I like him and the coach also. But I think Coach JB would be the best one to have in your show. I'm telling you, Grant Cohn or Larry Krueger, if you're listening, get Coach JB. That's gonna give you some damn money, big time
That
money.
really is.
No, because if you watch Coach JB, that dude is funny as fuck. Like his takes can be a little obnoxious at times, but he gets on the point. I mean, I'm trying to get him to come on my show, but he's kind of a big deal. But yeah, I think we pretty much cover everything. So you ready for next week?
I actually am. I'm gonna probably just go and look at some mock draft stuff now because you got me hyped now. Like
Yeah.
I feel like a big girl.
I'm hoping that helps you a little bit. Maybe you get it, or maybe you have a better idea who we can get in the draft. But this was a good start.
This was actually a good start. Like I feel like I know it now.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I've been doing it for years. I was like, oh, this is it.
You just do your little homework on them. Watch some film or check out what they do and then see if they fit us. If they don't even draft them.
Okay.
Like, that's how I
You
go.
made
I
the
mean,
coffee?
as much as I want that big guy Sweat, I don't think he'll fit us. But he's a big, gigantic guy. I'm hoping the front office goes something like different. Like, they never usually go for heavy guards, but now they are
They
now.
don't.
Now they are.
Yeah.
Because Feliciano's about 320 and Banks is about 330.
Wait, he's 320?
Yeah. You didn't know that? Look at John Feliciano,
No.
320.
He doesn't look 320.
Aaron Banks is 335 or something like that.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's 320. Wait, Aaron Banks? He looks smaller.
Maybe because he's in better shape, but still, he's a bigger guy. They list him at 335 or 330 or something. Oh, actually 325.
I thought he was in his 320s.
Yeah, but Feliciano's about 320. You can see why.
Wow.
Yeah, Burford's about 300 pounds barely. Yeah, Feliciano's 325 actually. Holy shit.
Damn.
Spencer Burford, I'll look at his weight actually.
Yeah, what is he, like 318?
300 pounds. Barely 300 pounds.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't
see.
mean to add some pounds on you, baby.
Nah, but you want to see how much Jake Brendel weighs?
I'm a guess. 338.
No. He's actually the lightest offensive lineman on our team.
How much he weigh?
299. Which is okay for his size, actually, because I think Kelsey was about 285 or something. But he's the lightest of our offensive linemen. Because Jalen Moore, I looked at Jalen Moore's weight, and he weighs about – Jalen Moore is about he's 311 pounds. Then McKivitz, you want to know how much McKivitz weighs? McKivitz is he's actually the second.
250. 250.
No, he's actually the lightest. I think he's the second or third lightest player on the team.
Yeah, he about 250, 280.
Nah. Actually, 301
McKivitz,
pounds. Actually, 301 pounds.
He is not. They're lying.
They're lying.
He about to get 280.
No.
He ain't even made it to 300.
Oh, look. It says 301 pounds. 6'6", 301 pounds. Him and Burford are just 300 pounds.
That's probably why, because he's 6'6". That's probably why.
And he's a 300-pound guy, so that weight kind of makes it hard for him to be stronger. But, yeah. But, hey, we're looking forward to next week, right?
I am, because I'm about to go look at some mock stuff right now.
Okay. So, for everybody else, thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you for those 33. Thank you for those 33 people on the entire chats from Twitter.
We love you. Text. Share it, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on and support my big brother at the 49ers Saga.
Saga, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.